Your Honor, the the custodial parent at the time, the mother, Rebecca Diane Davis, she had signed a request for a court hearing and agreed to enter her appearance for all purposes. And that she signed that on May 7th, 2025, and it was filed with the court on that same day. The father, while he is present today, he was also served on May 27th, 2025 at his residence. Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. Let me correct that date. He was served on June 3rd.
This case jumps in fast. We've got Jason West, a father trying to get legal custody of his 3 kids, while the mother, Rebecca Diane Davis, is sitting in jail on child endangerment and drug-related charges. On top of that, the paperwork. The state file doesn't perfectly match what they're actually asking the judge to do today. So the court is already questioning, can I even change custody based on what's been filed? Meanwhile, 2 younger kids have no existing court orders at all, and they're currently staying with mum's boyfriend, not a legal guardian. As you watch, ask yourself, should a dad get emergency rights to his kids when the other parent is incarcerated, even if the paperwork is messy? Stay tuned, because the judge is about to wrestle with exactly that.
Of this year, 2025. I read the date wrong.
You may proceed with the opening then. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, today we're asking the court to enter an order that names Mr. James West as the sole managing conservator of the children, the mother as a possessory conservator. A finding that Mr. West is the father of both of these children. Sorry, I'll have to get their names for you. One, there was an acknowledgement of paternity that was executed. The other child, Mr. West is going to testify that he is the father and is not requesting any sort of genetic testing, and is going to ask the court to be adjudicated as the father. And as far as possession and access, while we always like to ask for final orders, Your Honor, this case has a kind of a unique set of circumstances that we made it need a temporary order for a period of time, but also asking that there's no possession and access until further order of the court, and no child support or medical support be ordered at this time either.
All right. I know y'all normally do these as change of status, and I'm going through the original pleadings in this, and I don't see an actual change of custody request in this matter.
Correct, Your Honor, and I'm sorry, I did not go into that. The oldest child that there is an existing order for, which is Damian James West, he is 18 and is no longer enrolled in high school, so that obligation has ended. And with the children Christian and Esme, there is no existing order, so there would be no change of status.
Okay. All right, and well, I don't think your pleadings are going to be correct then, because again, with unless there was I've got nothing in here showing that. Okay, let me reread the pleadings, okay? Because again, that's a little out of the ordinary, and it'll be everyone's testimony that the oldest child has emancipated and is out of high school. Correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Let me go back over your pleadings again. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see this. I don't think these pleadings are sufficient for the court to go in and get anything with custody at this time. Like I say, it looks like it was a straight out mod of child support, and I'm not seeing anything that's asking for a change or to set up conservatorship one way or the other.
Your Honor, the pleadings say for each child for whom a duty of support has not been established previously, the court should appoint conservators or order appropriate current and retroactive child support, medical support, and dental support. I mean, our pleadings are asking for the court to establish these for the children who don't currently have it. And at the time that our pleadings were filed, the obligation as to to Damian West was still a valid order, and Mr. West was still under that obligation.
Okay, but in your original petition, you alleged that the children were residing with the mother at the time of the filing of the documentation, ma'am.
Correct, Your Honor. And at the time that we filed it, that was the case. It was today in court that we learned that when the children they're not with the mother at this time either. The mother was incarcerated about 3 weeks ago for a possession of a controlled substance, and then a revocation. She was on probation for some child endangerment charges, and Coryell County has chosen to file a motion to revoke her on those. So now the kids are with her paramour in Coryell County, and we're here today, and Dad needs a court order of some sort so he can get his kids.
All right, tell you what, let me go off the record. Let me read over this. But again, the pleadings I don't think is sufficient to get you where you need to go on this one, ma'am. And so I'll give you the opportunity to find the court some case law or something on this real quick. But again, and then the pleadings you alleged that the children were with mom. It asked for a setup of custody.
Okay, quick legal breakdown of what the judge just did off the record. He's juggling 3 different legal tracks here. 1, a modification and arrears case for Damien, the 18-year-old who is aged out and is no longer in school, which probably closes that child support chapter, and to a brand new parent-child relationship case for Christian 14 and Esme 5, who have no prior orders in place. One has an acknowledgement of paternity, the other has Dad simply testifying, "I'm the father, no DNA test needed." The judge is trying to keep the older child's financial issues separate from the urgent question. Who has legal authority over the 2 minors right now? Do you think it's fair for the court to move forward on custody when the original pleadings weren't crystal clear?
Maybe. All right, but anyway, let me go ahead and look at everything you got here, and I'll get right back with you guys. Thank you. We're off the record
Okay.
for 5-10 minutes. Let me look at all this. Thank you. Anyway, the court was going over the pleadings on file. The pleadings are a petition to establish parent-child relationship, a suit for modification, and motion to confirm arrears. According to the information received by the state today, by the court today, that you're looking at technically bifurcating this matter, and putting the petition to establish parent-child relationship over to itself, and the suit for modification and motion to confirm arrears are based on a child who just turned 18, looks like earlier this month. And as my understanding is he graduated from high school, so that part of the case may or may, and Dad is paid in full, so that part of the case may or may not be problematic. But again, I'm also looking at the petition to establish parent-child relationship on 2 other children who are both under the age of 18. One is 14, and one looks like going to be did turn 5 this year. The 5-year-old, there isn't a acknowledged paternity on, but the 14-year-old, I don't see anything that acknowledgement paternity or anything that shows paternity, but the child does have the father's last name and along with the other 2 children. So, and again, Ms. Cummings, it would be the testimony today that the 18-year-old is no longer in high school and has graduated. So that can be done as is, and but we are still dealing with 2 other children, one with an AOP that's properly has been done, but nothing as far as establishing paternity for the middle child. Other than the pleadings in this matter, and mom's notice as by signing off on a order for hearing, and my understanding is the mother is incarcerated this time. And so I guess I'm going to need a little bit more testimony and a little bit more information to go down this pipe, because, ma'am, thank you.
No, but yes, Your Honor, if I may start, I will call Mr. James West, and he's prepared to testify regarding parentage and the status of the mother at this time.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. West. Please unmute yourself and raise your right hand, sir. You're still muted, sir.
Oh. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him now. Okay. Sir, do you solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. At this time, you put your hand down. I'll go ahead and allow the state to call you as a witness. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. West, would you please state your full name for the record?
James Jason West.
And Mr. West, are you the father of Damian West, Christian West, and Esme West?
Yes, ma'am.
And prior to today, there was an order regarding Damian West that established the parentage and you were paying child support, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Pretty
Okay.
sure that was ended.
Okay. And as far as Christian West, has there ever been an order pertaining to Christian?
No, ma'am.
And did you ever execute an acknowledgement of paternity regarding Christian?
No.
And at this time, are you asking this court to order any sort of genetic testing?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you asking this court today to adjudicate you as the father of Christian West because you know that you are the father of Christian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And regarding Esme, for Esme, you did execute an acknowledgement of paternity, correct?
Yes, ma'am. There's no denying my kids.
Okay. And at this time, are you also asking the court to render an order naming you as the sole managing conservator of Christian and Esme?
Yes, ma'am.
Who are Esme and Christian currently residing with?
Right now, they're with George Norman because the mother is in the Courtrill County Jail,
Okay.
but not legally.
Okay. And what is your knowledge of or your understanding of why the mother is currently in Courtrill County Jail?
Okay, here we go, ma'am. Here's the thing, he can't testify to what something hearsay. He has to testify to what he has actual knowledge of, and that has to either be something that was told to him by the mother, or I'll even take paperwork that he has observed. But if he's got this from a third party, or it may be problematic. But go ahead and finish up with that testimony. Then, thank you.
Okay, she's in jail for endangerment or abandon of a child.
Okay. That's what she was on probation for, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then currently,
And currently, provoking probation. That's why she's in jail at this moment.
okay. And was she arrested in Hamilton County as well?
She got arrested over there in Hamilton County, but she's over there in Courtrill County Jail.
Correct. Do you know why
That's
she was
where
arrested?
her protection's at.
Do you know why she was arrested in Hamilton County?
For one, it was a controlled substance that was in the car of hers.
Okay. Have you talked or been to the jail to see mom since she's been placed there?
No, ma'am, I haven't had no chance.
Okay. Have you had an opportunity to talk with your children or to go see your children since she's been incarcerated?
No. But I've been talking to them over the phone.
Okay. Have you tried to get your children from Courtrill County or from the school or anywhere up there from law enforcement?
No, because the last time I went to Hamilton to pick them up, I was told not to pick them up because they supposedly have a restraining order against me, and that's why I'm trying to do this right.
Okay. Who informed you that you had a restraining order?
George Norman?
Have you ever been served with a restraining order?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever been to court for a restraining order?
No, ma'am.
And George Norman, that is
Her boyfriend.
Rebecca's boyfriend. Do they live together?
No, she kicked him out. But he's staying there at this moment with my kids, and I want to get my kids out of that home.
And at this time, the only way you can do that is if you get an order from the court, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And at this time, you're not asking for any child support or medical support to be set for these children, correct?
Correct.
And asking that no visitation for the mother to be ordered at this time.
Yeah. Correct.
All right, sir, just a second, sir. Whoever's there sitting next to you, tell them they can't comment, please. Thank you. Okay. Who is that sitting next to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Who's sitting there to your left?
The what?
Who's sitting in the car with you? Sorry.
That's my oldest son, Damian West.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
About to go get gas and pump. So you ain't gotta worry about me. I promise.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
And I'm sorry. And
Go ahead.
Mr.
Go ahead. We may be needing Damien as a witness here in a moment. If I'd known who he was, I would have had him out the car anyway. So, but anyway, go ahead and proceed with this witness, please. Thank you.
All right. Listen, and Mr. West, I'm sorry. You said Damien was in the car with you, and that's your oldest son, correct?
Correct.
And where does he presently live?
With me. We live
Okay.
together.
Okay. And where do you live at?
Austin, Texas.
Let's pause on what we just heard from Dad, because there's a lot packed in emotionally and legally. James is testifying from his car, with his 18-year-old son Damien sitting right beside him, who now lives full-time with Dad in Austin. Meanwhile, the two younger kids are staying with Mom's boyfriend, someone who was actually kicked out, but is now back in the home without any legal custody rights. Add to that a mysterious restraining order that James says he's never seen, never been served with, and never been to court on, yet it's being used as a reason to keep him from picking up his children. Would you feel safe leaving kids in that situation? And if you were the judge, would this testimony make you lean toward giving Dad more immediate control, or would you want even more investigation before changing custody?
Okay, Your Honor, the state will rest at this time.
All right. Sir, when's the last time the kids have been with you for a visitation?
Last weekend.
Okay. And you've been doing your steady visitation every weekend?
I've been trying to, yes, sir, but one time there was a month I couldn't see my kids, and yeah.
I'm sorry, there's one time what?
It was last month when I wasn't been able to see my kids.
And what was the reason for that?
Oh, the mother had to be a witch.
Okay.
I didn't say the B word, I said the witch. W.
I heard what you said, sir. And have you did you have your kids for summer visitation this year?
Yes.
Okay. What was that? 30 days or 42 days?
Christian, I had him all summer.
Okay. And how about your daughter?
Every other week.
All right. And how long have you lived in Travis County, sir?
About 6 or 7 months.
And where did you live at before that?
Gatesville,
All right.
Corio County,
All right. Where are the kids currently going to school, sir?
Hamilton.
Okay. Okay. I was afraid of that. How long have the mother and the children lived in Hamilton, sir?
About 3-4 months, I think.
Okay. All right. That's not long enough.
Actually, when school first started over that way.
Well, okay. That was just last month. This is just October, sir. So thank you.
Okay.
All right. Is Damien back in the truck with you now, sir? Or the car with you?
Sure.
I'm sorry?
Yes, sir.
All right. Damien, I'm not going to ask you any questions about the testimony that your father just gave, but I do need you for your raise your right hand, sir. Sir, let me get some. Do need to find out one thing from you. Do you solemnly swear or affirm your testimony you're going to give here today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. My understanding is you state your full name for the record. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. I am Damian James West. I am James Jason's West, oldest son.
Okay, sir. That's it. I just want your name. And because you're sitting next to him, I can't get testimony that might be tainted because you heard what your dad testified to. I just need to know, my understanding is that you are currently 18 years of age as of this month, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have graduated from high school.
I'm actually just a high school dropout, but
Okay, so you are no longer in school, though.
yes, I'm no longer in school.
All right, thank you very much. That's all I need from you at this point, then. Thank you.
All right.
All right, then. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and I'm sorry, are there any other witnesses this time, Ms. Cummings?
No, Your Honor.
All right, tell you what, I'm gonna go off the record here for a few minutes. Let me go over this information. Let me look at the pleadings one more time, and let's see how far we can get on this one way or the other. Thank you. All right, Mr. West, one final question. What child was the mother accused of being placing in endangerment?
That's a good question because it was Esme.
Okay,
Esme
good.
West.
All right, well, again, you're not sure. All right. All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. Miss Cummings, like I said, the pleadings are really not in conformity with what the court really needs on this one. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, based on these emergency circumstances, I'm going to go ahead and allow what the equivalent of a trial amendment are. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and, based on these emergency circumstances, I'm going to go ahead and name the both parties temporary joint managed conservators. But I'm gonna give them dad the right to have emergency, have the to be able to pick up the children. All right. I'm going to go ahead and order. I'll take up all of the issues dealing with this case once we get it done. But I'm going to go ahead and allow the state to file so the necessary pleadings to change things around if you wish to. But I'm going to go ahead and appoint that item, and I'm going to reset this for a live docket hearing on the 20th of November. And that way, mom can be brought over from jail if she's in still in Corio County Jail, or she'll have the right to appear if she's not in Corio County Jail. But we're in Gatesville on the 20th. This is the chance to do that. I'm going to go ahead and appoint Ms. Kuzak as the ad litem to get to find out what's going on here. There's not. I didn't ask him, and no one asked him whether or not there were any type of CPS involvement in this matter, because endangerment of a child usually has them sniffing around somewhere. Mr. West, do you know about any CPS involvement at this point, sir?
No, but my TSC.
Okay, sir. I got the answer. I got the answer I need. I'm gonna go ahead and have the Atlanta confirm that there's no CPS involvement. That way, we won't be trying to split jurisdiction over this thing. And I'll let you do what please is necessary, because based on everything here, looks like you may be looking at a change of status, but you're also looking at retro child support from maybe up to 4 years from dad to mom on the difference between 3 and 1 child. So I'm not again, give me something on how you want to try to handle all this, and let's go ahead and set it for a live or reset this for a live docket on the 20th in Gatesville.
All right,
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor. Your Honor, just to clarify the way I get the order done right, we're going to do a temporary order naming the parties as joint managing conservators. The father's going to have the right to establish the residency of the children. The next hearing is going to be in person, November 20th, 2025. And you are appointing Allison Kuchek as the guardian ad litem for the children?
Attorney. I always go with attorney.
So attorney ad litem for the children.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then as far as the pleadings that the court is wanting, it's not a change of status because there's no existing status for these children, brand new.
But it's actually it's technically going to be a brand new SAPSR. But right now, I'm not sure what kind of jurisdiction dad has to bring the SAPSR. But other than the fact that this is an emergency circumstance, because they sound like they've been residing up to mom. And my understanding, based on the jail sheet I have here from Coryell, she's only been in there since this weekend. We're not talking about anything it's not long term.
Right. She was in Hamilton County originally, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. And she sounded like she had been in Hamilton County long enough for that to be transferred over, because believe me, I'd love to punt this to George. I mean, not George. I'm going back way too far now. But I would prefer to punt this if I could. But obviously, this is our case until going forward, so we'll take care of it.
Okay. All right, I'll get that order drafted, Your Honor.
All right, then. But again, and we'll see what if this is going to be necessary. Again, we're talking about less than a week so far, so we'll see what happens, and we'll get an update on what the circumstances are when we get to Gatesville. Obviously, sir, you have the absolute right to hire your own counsel to get the necessary paperwork on file if you wish. And because remember, the state doesn't represent you, mom, or the kids. The state represents the interests of the state. I've gone ahead and given the children a lawyer. I need your permission. Do you have Mr. West's contact information?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Does the state have Mr. West's contact information?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. West, do we have your permission to give the contact information to the lawyer that I appointed to represent the kids in this matter?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. So a lady named Allison Cusack may be in contact with you, sir. And again, right now I'm doing Allison, but this is such short notice. Hopefully she can be there on the 20th. It's almost a month out. So if it's not her, it will be someone else. But for right now, she's going to be she should be in contact with you, and she's going to represent the kids going forward and to figure it out. I'm not, again, of course, not crazy about taking kids out of Hamilton ISD and going to Austin ISD, but these are the circumstances I got to deal with, so we're going to deal with them. And you're actually in Austin, Texas proper, sir?
Yes.
Okay, then. What school you know what school the children are going to be going to?
I'm not real sure what the schools are over here in Austin.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, find
My
out.
brother already said he would help me to get them enrolled in school.
All right, then. All right, then, everybody. I'll see everybody on the 20th, and we're going to serve. The next hearing is going to be at the courtroom that we use in Gatesville. So it's going to be a live hearing. So you'll have to appear at the live courtroom in Gatesville. The reset order will have the address in it. All right.
All right.
All right, then. I'll see everybody on that date. And if mom's still in jail, we'll have her brought over and we'll see what's going on. Thank you, everybody, very much. And we're off the record.
Okay. I have a question. I can go pick them up tomorrow, right?
Not until you get a court order, sir. As soon as the state gets me the court order, I'll sign off on it. You can go pick the kids up. Yeah, otherwise you might end up getting picked up for trespass or something else. So you got to be real careful until you get the court order, sir. All right.
All right.
And again, sir, the court order just gives you right to have the kids. How you go get them, that's going to be left up totally up to you. You may need to get legal advice from an attorney on how to do that to make sure you don't do something in the process, do something that's going to get you arrested. But I can't give you advice on how to do that, sir.
So here's where everything lands for now. Despite shaky pleadings, the judge treats this as an emergency and signs off on temporary joint managing conservatorship. That means both parents technically share rights, but James, the father, gets the critical power, the right to establish the children's primary residence and pick them up once the written order is in hand. Mum, meanwhile, is sitting in jail on a revoked probation for child endangerment and a controlled substance case. And there's serious concern about the kid staying with her boyfriend without any formal authority. A guardian ad litem, attorney for the children, is appointed, and the whole case is reset for a live hearing in Gatesville on November 20th, 2025, where Mum will have a chance to appear and the courts can fully sort out custody, support, and jurisdiction. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
Okay, can the big brother have them for the weekend or?
No, sir. I've named you and the mother joint management service. You're the only one who's the pleadings, and I've given you the right to have the children live with you. It's up to you to get that right enforced, sir. Okay? I can't tell you how to do that. All right?
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Cummings, do you need Mr. West back in the breakout room, or is he free to go? How you want to do this?
I would like for him to go into the breakout room, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. West, the state's going to want to talk to you about this, and you need to go back in the. She'll take you back in the breakout room, and y'all line this out. Thank you both very much. We're off the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.